2026 Mississippi DMV Permit Test 2228 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. If you approach a stopped school bus that has its lights flashing and signal arm extended, you should: Option A. Stop. Option B. Proceed at 15 miles per hour if no children are present. Option C. Proceed at normal speed, but watch for children. The correct answer is option A. Stop. Explanation. If you approach a stopped school bus that has its lights flashing and arm extended, you must come to a full stop and remain stopped until the signal arm is pulled back and the bus resumes motion. This law applies whether you are traveling in the same direction as the bus or if you are approaching from the opposite side of the street. Question 2. A broken yellow centerline indicates that: Option A. Passing is not permitted. Option B. Passing on the right is permitted when the way ahead is clear. Option C. Passing on the left is permitted when the way ahead is clear. The correct answer is option C. Passing on the left is permitted when the way ahead is clear. Explanation. A broken yellow centerline next to your side of the road indicates that traffic may cross the centerline to pass from your side of the road. Question 3. If your vehicle begins to skid, you should: Option A. Ease up on the gas pedal. Option B. Brake as hard as possible. Option C. Turn off the ignition. The correct answer is option A. Ease up on the gas pedal. Explanation. If your vehicle begins to skid, release the accelerator or brake pedal to regain vehicle balance. Steer in the direction of the skid to regain control of the vehicle. Question 4. You must show proof of insurance to law enforcement. Option A. Only if you are involved in a collision. Option B. If you are involved in a collision or stopped for a citation. Option C. Only if you are stopped and cited. The correct answer is option B. If you are involved in a collision or stopped for a citation. Explanation. You must have evidence of financial responsibility, such as proof of insurance, with you whenever you drive. You must always show proof of insurance and your license to an officer upon request after a traffic stop or collision. Question 5. While in a motor vehicle on a highway, it is: Option A. Illegal to either drink from or possess open containers of alcohol. Option B. Legal to drink alcohol if you're not driving. Option C. Legal to drink alcohol if you're driving but not drunk. The correct answer is option A. Illegal to either drink from or possess open containers of alcohol. Explanation. It is illegal to operate a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol. Neither drivers nor passengers may possess an open container of alcohol in a motor vehicle while it is in operation. Question 6. Construction zone signs are generally: Option A. Square or rectangular with white and red coloring. Option B. Round or octagonal with black and yellow coloring. Option C. Diamond-shaped or rectangular with orange and black coloring. The correct answer is option C. Diamond-shaped or rectangular with orange and black coloring. Explanation. All temporary signs in work zones have an orange background with black letters or symbols. These signs are found on the right side of the road or on both the left and right sides if the roadway is a divided highway. Question 7. When preparing to make a left turn from a two-way street, you should drive: Option A. Near the right-hand side of the road. Option B. Near the center line. Option C. On the left of the center line. The correct answer is option B. Near the center line. Explanation. When you are turning left from a two-way street, begin in the lane closest to the center line and start your turn just before the front of your car reaches the center of the intersection. Do not cut the corner. Steering hand over hand, turn into the first available legal lane. Question 8. If you are facing a green traffic light but the intersection ahead is blocked by traffic, you should: Option A. Turn left and find another route. Option B, stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. Option C, follow the other vehicles and enter the intersection. The correct answer is option B, stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. Explanation: even if you are facing a green traffic light, do not start across the intersection if there are other vehicles blocking your way. If you are caught in the intersection when the light changes to red, your vehicle will block cross traffic. You can get a ticket for blocking an intersection. Question 9. What should a driver do when approaching a traffic control signal that is not in operation? Option A, come to a full stop and yield the right-of-way before entering the intersection. Option B, if the intersection is clear, the driver does not need to stop. Option C, drive quickly through the intersection to get out of the way of other vehicles. The correct answer is option A. Come to a full stop and yield the right-of-way before entering the intersection. Explanation: when traffic control signals are not working, a driver must always treat the intersection as an all-way stop and come to a complete stop, unless otherwise directed by law enforcement. The driver must then look and yield the right-of-way before entering the intersection. Question 10. To pass on a two-lane road, you should: Option A, sound your horn as you pass. Option B, flash your headlights as you pass. Option C, judge the distance to any oncoming vehicles. The correct answer is option C, judge the distance to any oncoming vehicles. Explanation: it can be hard to judge the speed of oncoming vehicles. They do not always seem to be coming as fast as they really are. Always be sure you can safely change lanes when passing on a two-lane street. If you are not sure of an oncoming vehicle's speed, wait to pass until the oncoming vehicle has passed and you are sure there is enough space for you to change lanes safely. Question 11. In a vehicle equipped with airbags, the safest place for children age 12 and under to ride is in: Option A, the front seat. Option B, the back seat. Option C, the bed of a pickup truck. The correct answer is option B, the back seat. Explanation: while airbags provide supplemental protection for adults in the event of a crash, they pose a severe safety risk for children. Anyone age 12 or under should sit in the back seat of a vehicle with airbags. Question 12. You may pass a vehicle when: Option A, you are on a hill or curve. Option B, you are on a road with a solid line next to your lane. Option C, you are on a road with a broken line next to your lane. The correct answer is option C. You are on a road with a broken line next to your lane. Explanation: a single broken line indicates that drivers may cross from either lane to change lanes. Dashed yellow lines alongside solid yellow lines indicate that passing is permitted from the lane next to the broken line, but not from the lane next to the solid line. Only change lanes when it is safe to do so. Question 13. An orange and red triangular sign on a vehicle always means: Option A, the vehicle has the right-of-way. Option B, slow-moving vehicle. Option C, shoulder work ahead. The correct answer is option B, slow-moving vehicle. Explanation: slow-moving vehicles, such as farm tractors, road maintenance vehicles, and animal-drawn carts, display an orange and red triangle on the back. Question 14. A broken yellow line down the center of a road indicates that: Option A, a construction zone is ahead. Option B, passing is not permitted from either direction. Option C, passing is permitted from either direction. The correct answer is option C. Passing is permitted from either direction. Explanation: when broken yellow lines separate the lanes of traffic on a two-lane roadway, any driver may pass when there is no oncoming traffic. Question 15. Which of the following substances can affect the ability to drive? Option A, tranquilizers, marijuana, and sedatives. Option B, cough syrups, and cold tablets containing codeine or antihistamines. Option C, all of the above. The correct answer is option C, all of the above. Explanation. A number of drugs can impair your ability to drive, including depressant medications like tranquilizers and sedatives, over-the-counter cough syrups, cold tablets, and allergy medications which may contain impairing substances like alcohol, codeine, or antihistamines, and illegal drugs. Question 16. It is illegal for a person 21 years of age or older to drive with a minimum blood alcohol concentration BAC of Option A, 0.05%. Option B, 0.08%. Option C, 0.02%. The correct answer is option B, 0.08%. Explanation. For drivers age 21 or older, it is illegal to operate a motor vehicle with a blood alcohol concentration BAC of 0.08% or higher. Driving while under the influence of alcohol is not only illegal, but dangerous. Question 17. To see objects in their blind spot when changing lanes, drivers should check Option A, only the left outside mirror. Option B, over their left or right shoulder. Option C, only the inside rear view mirror. The correct answer is option B, over their left or right shoulder. Explanation. Your vehicle's blind spots are the areas that you cannot see in your mirrors. Look over the appropriate shoulder to check your blind spot when changing lanes. Question 18. If you are about to be hit from the rear, you should not. Option A, release your seatbelt. Option B, brace yourself. Option C, press your head against the head restraint. The correct answer is option A. Release your seatbelt. Explanation. If your vehicle is hit from the rear while you are in forward motion, your body will be thrown backward. Brace yourself by pressing against the back of your seat and putting your head against the head restraint to prevent whiplash. Maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel and be ready to apply your brakes to avoid being pushed into another vehicle. Question 19. When changing lanes, Option A, rely on the rear view mirror. Option B, look over your shoulder in the direction you plan to move. Option C, rely on the left side mirror. The correct answer is option B. Look over your shoulder in the direction you plan to move. Explanation. When changing lanes, glance over your shoulder to check for traffic in your blind spot. You may need to look several times before changing lanes. You must keep track of what traffic is doing in front of you as well as what traffic is doing in the lane next to you. Question 20. Which of the following is most likely to be slippery in cold weather after snow or rain? Option A, a hilly, open road. Option B, a residential road. Option C, a road in a shaded area. The correct answer is option C, a road in a shaded area. Explanation. On cold, wet days, shaded spots on a roadway can become icy. Shaded areas often freeze before and thaw out after the rest of a road. Question 21. You should use your horn when Option A, another vehicle is in your way. Option B, it may help prevent a collision. Option C, another driver makes a mistake. The correct answer is option B. It may help prevent a collision. Explanation. Only use your horn when it is necessary to avoid collisions. Do not use your horn if a driver or bicyclist is moving slowly and you want him or her to drive faster or get out of your way. Question 22. If you are following the school bus or tank truck, you should Option A, pass them on the right. Option B, be prepared to stop at all railroad crossings. Option C, decrease your following distance. The correct answer is option B, be prepared to stop at all railroad crossings. Explanation. School buses and tank trucks carrying hazardous materials must stop at all railroad crossings, regardless of the presence of a train. Be prepared to stop at all railroad tracks if following one of these vehicles. Question 23. Adjust your rear view and side mirrors. Option A, before you start driving. Option B, whenever you need to use them. Option C, before you get into the car. The correct answer is option A, before you start driving. Explanation. Your safety and the safety of other drivers and pedestrians depends a lot on what you do before driving. Before moving your vehicle, you should adjust your seat, adjust your mirrors, fasten your safety belt, and secure items in and on your vehicle. Do not wait until your vehicle is moving to adjust your mirrors. Question 24. You should yield to a pedestrian. Option A, only if they are in a crosswalk. Option B, at all times, even if the pedestrian is not obeying traffic laws. Option C, only if the traffic lights are in the pedestrian's favor. The correct answer is option B, at all times, even if the pedestrian is not obeying traffic laws. Explanation. Always be aware of pedestrians near your vehicle. You must do everything you can to prevent striking a pedestrian, regardless of the circumstances. Question 25. On a freeway, you should look farther ahead than you would on a city street. Option A, in order to see potential hazards early. Option B, because it takes a quarter of a mile to stop your vehicle completely. Option C, because it helps you keep up with traffic. The correct answer is option A, in order to see potential hazards early. Explanation. On the freeway, be ready for changes in traffic conditions. Watch for signals from other drivers. Expect merging vehicles at on-ramps and interchanges and be prepared for rapid changes in road conditions and traffic flow. Question 26. If you are driving and a tire suddenly goes flat, you should. Option A, rapidly pump the brake pedal several times. Option B, slow down gradually and not brake. Option C, press down on the brake pedal as hard as you can. The correct answer is option B, slow down gradually and not brake. Explanation. If a tire blows out or suddenly goes flat while you are driving, grip the steering wheel firmly and keep the vehicle aiming straight. Take your foot off the accelerator and do not brake. Allow the vehicle to slow by itself and use the brakes gently, but only if necessary. Pull off the road when it is safe to do so. Question 27. At dawn or dusk and in rain or snow, it can be hard to see and be seen. A good way to let other drivers know you are there is to turn. Option A, up the instrumental panel lights. Option B, on your parking lights. Option C, on your headlights. The correct answer is option C, on your headlights. Explanation. You must use your headlights at any time when conditions prevent you from seeing other vehicles and when it may be difficult for other drivers to see you. Always use your low beam headlights if weather conditions require you to use your windshield wipers. Question 28. Drivers turning left must yield to. Option A, overtaking cars. Option B, oncoming cars. Option C, no one. The correct answer is option B, oncoming cars. Explanation. Drivers turning left must yield to oncoming vehicles that are driving straight ahead. A turning driver may only proceed when they can safely turn without affecting oncoming traffic.